Hello, episode 29, and finally, I think, don't want to jinx it, I'm prepared for the summer.
You think so?
Yeah, everything seems to be okay. All the setup is done. Past two podcasts have gone to has been 45 seconds. I might have to censor that one again. I'm doing good, I happen to say curse at the beginning. YouTube must hate me.
I think it does. And it's a
Mm.
silly rule too, but
Oh, let's not get into the whole censorship of YouTube, right? We'll be here for the next 20 years discussing
we'll
it.
be censored.
We will be censored heavily. But look, I am still, at the moment, as it all set up, your host, Connor.
And I am your other host, Rodrigo.
Yeah, you've had a nice and calm.
Yeah. Oh, we got the energy today.
We've already resorted to noises and interrupting each other.
Yeah. It's a hot start.
Hot start.
Yeah, I guess we just continue the hot startness then. Straight into it.
Okay.
What you want to go on?
Movies? Go movies. Not movies. Movies.
No.
Not TV series.
Yeah, it's like we just discussed this. Yeah. Okay, TV.
For a good 10 minutes we discussed that.
So I guess I'll start with this
TV.
man here. Sebastian Stan.
Yes, please.
So we all know him from obviously the Bucky as playing as Bucky, but he's been in a lot of other things. But most recently he's going to be playing Tommy Lee. Do you know who Tommy Lee is?
I thought there was more to that segment. Yes, and by God is there changing him.
Oh my God, that's what I was going with. His transformation is unbelievable. Like, first of all, he looks exactly like Tommy Lee.
I'm just looking up a picture of Tommy Lee because I can't really remember him.
Like, if you go Sebastian Stan, Tommy Lee, like the second picture is like a side by side comparison of a recreated picture.
Oh, okay. That's
and
Sebbie sound.
It's pretty close.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, okay, back in that, yeah, absolutely.
That's pretty close. That's pretty good.
Wow, they even did the nipple bite.
The nipple bite, yeah. Not as violently as your one is doing it on the right, but yeah, they did.
Whoa.
But is this a... No, I'm not sure.
They're missing the crotch tattoo, sorry.
Yeah.
There we go.
Can't do all. But is this a... do you know if this is a TV show about... Like, it's a small series, a limited series, about Tommy Lee? Or is it about the whole band?
I think it's neither. I think it's about him, because it's called Pam and Tommy.
Okay, so it's about Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, and I know from following a few like metal and rock things on pages on Instagram and such. I know that there is a lot of controversy over it. I know some of the people who are close, like Pam Anderson, the band members and stuff like that, I kind of come out against it. I can't remember who came out against, but someone called it vile.
Okay. Good. Because that is what Tommy Lee was, in fairness.
Yeah,
he was a mad bastard. Like, you obviously haven't seen the movie then, the Motley Crue film then.
No, admittedly.
That film is unbelievable and just batshit crazy.
Oh yeah,
it is insane. Yeah, I mean that's what they were like, but they were absolutely insane human beings. But yeah, so apparently, yeah, like you said, it's about Pam and Tommy, and it's based. This is what they tweeted about it. It's called based on the true scandal that started it all, featuring Lily James, Sebastian Stan, and Seth Rogen. Ready to rewind? Seth Rogen his transformation has been.
Oh, his fucking beard.
Yeah, the hair, man.
The hair is one thing. I've seen him with
that's a mullet or something.
Yeah, But oh my god.
Jeez.
I should just see a picture of Sebastian Stan besides Tommy Lee Sebastian Stan. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
This looks weird.
But I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Like I'm Monty Crew fan, so like I'll enjoy this. I like the old scandal about my rock stars. But yeah, I'll enjoy this one.
Yeah, let's see where this one goes.
It's on Hulu, so I'll probably never watch it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's just that there's already so much scandal going around about it. I don't know how
I think they're not holding any punches.
Yeah, and that's always a scary thing, isn't it? When, especially when it comes to these scandal things, that they're not holding any punches and they're doing a biopic of it. Okay, sorry. I kind of just said something that might have contradicted myself. If you're doing a scandal story and it's a docuseries and you don't hold any punches, that's one thing. But if you're doing a docuseries and you don't hold any punches, it can almost be construed as just, oh, you're making fun of them. So since I think it's a biopic and a dramatization, it may not hit as hard than if it was a complete docuseries. So, and I'm not saying that that they're not doing it just to like not make it as hard hitting. I think it might be a way of them lessening any like critical blows against them, saying like it's just a dramatization of it type of thing.
They could go with that, or they could just go like, yeah, this is actually what happened, and just make them like, because if you go like really dramatic with this, you can make them both look really bad. Like both Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson, you can make them actually look bad for what they did or whatever the scandal was, and that could go one of two ways. Everyone just go fair play, like for like taking that, just like actually giving us what happened and not holding any punches, or going, that was severely unnecessary and just probably shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
But
has there been a scandal story, or has there been a show like that has come out and people have been like, there obviously has. I'm not saying has there been, but I'm saying what's been the last one where it's been pretty hard hitting and people came out and went fair play to do it and not come out against it. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
Oh, I can't even think of one.
Yeah, that's the thing. Usually when those things come out, they're so big at the time and then they just fade away.
And then they die. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Like, probably one that comes to mind is probably the Madeleine McCann documentary on Netflix.
Oh, yes.
In the sense that they kind of, in like the first 3 episodes of the 6 episodes, they just focus on the parents, and they're like, they kind of like diverted to the fact that they did it, and you're like, yeah, I could see that. And then the next 3 episodes, they're like, no, it wasn't the parents, it was these other people. And it's just like, wow, you really just covered everything and just left us in the same state that we started. So like, I think that's probably the most recent one I can think of.
Isn't the danger with those ones, especially, or like murder mystery ones, where they say they don't know who did it, and then they show like a character like, you did it, you obviously did it. Everyone becomes a detective.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it is funny like that, because like everyone after that was like, oh, it was the parents, or it was the cop, or blah blah blah, like this, that, and this happened. And it's like, do you not think the people that whose job is to figure out who did this didn't think of this?
Yeah. You don't
but no,
know,
yeah, like that's
you really don't know.
Yeah, you don't. And like, that's my issue with these type of documentaries.
Same.
About, because the documentaries about like things that have an actual person was caught for it, or they know who did it, blah blah blah, or whatever. That's better because there's a start, there's a crime, and then there's the conclusion. So there's no wiggle room for anything. But with this one, especially the Madeleine McCann one, that was so like such a big case, everyone knows about it. It's such a danger because everyone's gonna watch it. Everyone knows there's gonna be no conclusion, because there has been no conclusion, And all it led to was just floods and floods of people going into social media, just harassing the parents online. And that's the issue with these ones that have never been solved.
That's an issue, yeah. And even just as a watching point of view, like, we will watch it and then it'll just like end. There'll be no fair conclusion. You're like, why make something of this? Why make a why make a series of something that has no ending? It's just annoying.
Yeah, no, because I was watching it. Like, I watched it and I was like, while I was watching it, I obviously knew that they never found her or know nothing of her. But a part of me was like, when I get to the last episode, they're going to tell us where she is, or they're going to tell us they found her or something. And then, like you said, it kind of just like, it starts to pan out or something. And it's like, if you ever see her or know of something, call this number. And then it just ends. And I'm like, wow, that was really disappointing. Mm-hmm. I didn't know what else to expect bar that, because I mean, they were hardly going to be like, yeah, here she is, and that's how they announced that they found Madeleine McCann through a Netflix documentary.
Yeah, imagine.
And just like, and then I was just like, I don't know what I was expecting, but that was kind of just left me with more questions that I already had. But hopefully this Sebastian Stan Tommy Lee one won't leave us with that many questions.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure it will, because they lived a hell of a life.
Yeah, they're still alive.
No, like a lifestyle. Yeah. I meant lifestyle. They had such a lifestyle. Oh my god.
Okay, look.
But yeah, if you ever want to see that film, what's it called? It's on Netflix.
Okay.
I'll tell you now.
I mean, like, whenever time you think of the Rockstar...
The Drift.
Every time you think of a Rockstar lifestyle, it is just Motley Crue.
Oh, God. Like, it's called The Drift, right? And if you just throw on the first 2 minutes of the film, it starts hot and heavy. Starts hot and heavy. But the whole film's great, in fairness.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you have anything else for TV?
Yeah, I feel like we kind of have to take something back. That was it last episode. I don't know if it was last episode.
Last episode, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I feel like we kind of have to take something back a little bit. I'm not 100% sure if we really have to do it or not, but like, we obviously saw a trailer for The Friends really coming out, and we're not taking back that we're not looking forward to. We're not taking back that we're not like still annoyed by these 18 celebrity guests that are coming in.
Don't worry, that's still there.
That's still there. Oh Jesus, it's still there. But I guess we kind of have to take back their relationship, because we did expect it to be a little bit more heated. And I'm sure. Look, I'm still not entirely convinced that they're not. There's a little part of them that are like not. How would you get better or something like that? But I think it's more. They are happy for each other, so I think we have to take it back. They really seemed genuine with each other then.
Yeah, they did, and the thing is that like the reason that it was believed that they didn't like each other was for the simple fact that they've only been seen, all of them together, I think twice after the show ended. In 17 years, all of them had only been together twice.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what fuels that, they don't like each other. But like, I think they revealed, recently, that they all still had like a group text chain.
Yeah.
All these years. So like, yeah, we definitely do have to take it back. They don't hate each other.
Yeah, in fairness. It was actually kind of touching to see, because there was a lot of it was like a lot of...
It looks like they get very emotional.
Yeah, it was... Yeah, sorry, that's what I was trying to say. There seems to be a lot of emotions going on, especially with... Also, when I saw Aniston come out, I was like, wow, this must have been filmed a while back. Then I realised, no, it's literally been filmed this year. Jennifer Aniston is one of the few people in the fucking world that doesn't age in the past 10 decades.
Yeah, when I saw that trailer, I think she's like one of the first ones to pop up or something. Like, they do the door thing where they peek their head out the door. And I was like... Because they kind of do the comparison, don't they, from like back in the show and then now, and I was like, oh my god, like that's we're doing a rewind, and then they showed like, I don't know, like Matt LeBlanc. I was like, oh god, no, she just doesn't age. It's unbelievable.
Doesn't age.
I mean, you can obviously tell she's older.
Oh yeah.
But she does not look as old as the other guys.
No.
Like, she's very well kept.
Well kept.
Yeah. That's the word.
Sorry, it's just that phrase for a person. Yeah,
what?
they all look like Matt LeBlanc. In fairness, he's aged. But it's
Matthew Perry is aged.
Matthew Perry has aged, but I think it's because I've seen like interviews with him and he did Fall in New Vegas, so it wasn't as big a shock for me to see him. But it was just Matt LeBlanc's grey hair is what stands him out.
Yeah.
It was just like, whoa, God, you've gone grey. No one else. Matthew Perry has a little bit. David Schwimmer looks a good bit different, but it's
the face.
It is. It's more of his like jaw or anything else. It just makes him.
Yeah, he's got yeah. And Courtney Cox, she looks a bit older too.
Just a bit older,
but she had a lot of.
Yeah.
She had a lot of botched.
Oh, did she?
Botox and stuff.
Yeah. What the hell?
So that's why she kind of looks like that.
Oh, she
In or on?
Let's like it to that. No, what was she in? I think it was. Was it the
recently?
Not recently. Not recently. I think it was The Longest Yard at the beginning of that. And I remember seeing her going, God, it's like something happened between Friends and now. And then I saw her in the in the Friends trailer. I was like, wow, you look great. You look way better than you did in I think The Longest Yard. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, like sometimes in some of the pictures, definitely back maybe early 2000s, like after Friends, she did kind of look not like I'm not saying this in a bad way, but she kind of looked sickish.
Yeah, I was going to say it wasn't really a healthy look, but now she's looking great.
Yeah, she looked kind of skinny, and now she looks great. Like she looks a lot better now. So maybe could have easily been something going on back behind closed doors. True. Like we don't always know what's going on, but yeah, we definitely kind of like the momentum is definitely building for this reunion.
Also, we can't leave out Lisa Kudrow. Just saying, she also looks great. In fairness, she actually looks great. They all look great. She
does, yeah. Remember they did what did they do? They when they announced the reunion, they did I think Jennifer Aniston was on like one of those night shows, fucking SNL or no, it wasn't SNL, but one of those late night talk shows, and she was obviously over Zoom, and they asked her like, oh, like, are you not friends with Courtney Cox and Lisa Kudrow? And she was like, yeah. And then they just appear in her Zoom call, and everyone's like cheering, and then they announced the reunion like that. And when I saw her, I was like, damn, she looks really, really good. Like, she looks like she hasn't aged either. She had the glasses on.
Yeah,
and
it's the glasses. The glasses are the big change because, like, obviously Phoebe doesn't have glasses. But I saw her glasses on. I was like, damn, that kind of imagine her without the glasses on. I was like, wow, you haven't changed a bit either.
Yeah. Like, obviously they have. Like, it's been 17 years since the show ended, obviously. So, like, they're obviously going to change. But, like, I don't know why, but I thought they looked worse than they do. They don't look that bad.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I thought I misheard. Yeah, I for some reason in my mind, I thought they were going, like, okay, because, again, the last time I probably saw Courtney Cox, she obviously had a few of those botched jobs. She didn't look as great. It's been a while since I've seen Lisa Kudrow, so I just assumed the worst. I assumed Jennifer Aniston was going to look as good as ever because, again, she is apparently immortal. And I did expect David Schwimmer and what's his name, Matthew Perry, to look a lot worse, but no, they look great. And I assumed Matt LeBlanc would look like how he does now.
Yeah, and I think they like, and I'm using quotation marks here. They look worse. Like, people say that they look bad. It's because you're comparing them to an immortal.
Yeah.
Like you look at all of them, and you're like, geez, they really age badly or age poorly because you're looking at Jennifer Aniston standing beside him, and she hasn't aged. So if she would have aged, and I don't know, like, if she wasn't immortal, like, we would look at them all and be like, yeah, they look like normal 40, 50-year-olds, however old they are, you know. They just look like normal people, but we're comparing them to someone that looks like she's still 20, you know. And I think that's what makes it makes them, like, and I use quotations, makes them look worse or look bad, like.
Yeah, because like in fairness they don't.
You know, like Courtney Cox is 56.
Yeah, like they're all up, like, not up there. Like they're all.
They're not old.
Not old, no.
But they're not in their 20s anymore.
No, exactly.
Like, you know. Yeah, like they're past their primes, I guess.
Well, I don't know.
Well, Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston and Lisa Kudrow.
Prime is going to go on for another 100 years.
Yeah, for hell.
But yeah. Oh yeah. The other thing I have here, we'll move on from Friends, I guess.
Yeah, just wanted to mention that.
Is that this week? Sorry.
Is it this week? I think so.
That's this 25th?
A lot of things are quite 25th.
27th.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
27th on HBO.
Yeah, that's a shame, isn't it? Do we still
on
have
Sky
HBO?
One. No, we don't have HBO, but in Ireland it's going to be on Sky One.
Okay, Sky One at least.
Sky One.
Sorry, just go. I know you have something else there, and I don't know how we're doing for time, but for just HBO, aren't we supposed to have that by now?
We're meant to, yeah.
Yeah, we were meant to have that a while back.
It was meant to be, yeah. But here we go. The head of HBO predicted that the platform would be available to Europe and other destinations around the world by the end of 2021.
By the way,
which I don't understand.
You cut out when you said the date. It annoyed me.
Oh, sorry, the end of 2021.
Oh, what the fuck?
It doesn't make sense to me how they can't just be like, just click a button and be like, yeah, you can get it now.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's rights and all that shit,
sure.
but like, come on.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like censorship laws.
You can't release something. You can't release something this big and just limited to just one country in the whole world. Like,
some would say that's.
And even Hulu. Like,
Hulu, yeah.
Shouldn't we have Hulu by now as well?
Yeah. Do we have access to Paramount Plus? Not that I'm going to get any of these things because I have too many things on the fucking go already. But do we have Paramount Plus here? Or is that just another fucking pipe dream?
No. Paramount Plus Ireland. The brand new free to air station.
Free to air station.
That's Paramount Network. Okay. No, it doesn't seem like it is. Not yet, anyway.
God, you'd swear the people who set up streaming services are aliens in every single movie in any fucking world that they just think America exists.
Yeah, I hate when I watch a film and they're like, the world is under attack.
Here's America.
And they're just being attacked in New York. Yeah. And I'm like, I think France is okay. I think the French are doing just fine.
Jesus, I hate it. Anyway, sorry, let's get on to what the other thing you had.
Oh, yes. The Bad Batch.
Oh,
how's that going?
I love it. I'm fucking loving that show so much.
Loving it?
Yeah, I love all the characters in it. I love how they're going to so many planets. They're kind of doing what I wanted to. They're going to a load of different planets.
Kind of like the Mandalorian?
Yeah, to an extent. Yeah, they're going to a load of different planets and they need to do something on it. It's not necessarily like the Mandalorian where he goes and then they gives him an entirely new quest and he has to do something there and then he gets back and then he leaves. It's kind of like they have a constant quest which is just to get away. That's not spoiling anything. The constant quest is to get away and then they run into something as they're trying to get away and then they deal with it and then they leave. So I really enjoy it. I think it's really cool that they're showing so many different planets and different parts of the universe, loads of different characters. I'm for some reason I need to figure out what time frame it's set up between like when the Bad Batch is set and when Mandalorian's set, because there's a character that's in both that's been released in, so that's finally made an appearance in this episode 4. By the time this is released, it'll be episode 5 will be out. So I can say, yeah, Fennec was shown in this one. And Fennec is in both this one and Mandalorian. So I just want to see how the two line up.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. I think I have it here.
Do you have there? Yeah. Because I can see a lot of people saying how like Tarkin aged so horribly in 1 year, and I agree. One thing that takes me out of it is how old Tarkin looks in it now. They shouldn't make him that old. They should leave him off for a little bit because he doesn't get that way for another fucking 30 or so years.
When's the Mandalorian set? Is that set after Revenge of the Sith?
Dude, there are fucking stormtroopers in it.
So then that means Revenge of the Return of the Jedi.
Yes.
Then that means the Bad Batch would be first.
Yeah. That just needs to how.
That's following straight after Revenge.
Yeah. So this one's how long between it.
Oh, how long between it? So the Bad Batch continues from the end of Clone Wars, following a squad of. That's all it says. Just straight after.
It's over 30 years. I
the Clone Wars. Yeah, well over.
God, Fennec does not fucking age. Yeah. Neither does Ming-Na Wen, actually. She's another immortal. Have you ever seen? You obviously have.
Yeah. What's her name anyway?
Ming-Na Wen. Is it Ming-Na Wen?
Yeah.
God, doesn't fucking age.
What?
She's 60, is she?
I'm not sure.
Oh God, no, sorry. I need to look at it. I think we've done this already on another show, but I need to do it again.
Definitely.
Na Wen, there you are. Chinese American. 57. By fucking God.
Fucking
yeah.
hell.
See.
Jesus.
Damn.
That's insane.
Another fucking immortal.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's insane. 70 years old. Damn.
57, yeah. Damn. So, it's about right for me, Fennec Shand not to age in 30 years if we're following on from Ming-Na Wen.
Yeah.
God, that way, hang on.
But,
okay, say if Fennec Shand in that is 18 in Bad Batch and 30 years in the future, she's fucking 48.
Yeah.
In Mandalorian. Damn. Sorry, go on what you're saying.
But anyway, what I was going with in the from bringing this up was that the composer? Yeah, composer, that's the one. The composer of The Bad Batch has said that the last episode will make everyone cry and made him cry.
The ending of the fucking Clone Wars made me weep when you see Rex take off his helmet as a tear going down his side. God, that made me weep. That genuinely made me well up. I was like, I love that character so much. To see it like that, I was like, oh my God, that's a load of fucking emotion coming just from a clone. So hearing that is terrifying.
Oh boy.
But I can kind of guess how it's going to happen.
You're in for it. You can guess or you can't guess?
I can kind of guess.
Okay. Well, you just have to wait and see.
Yeah. I kind of hope it's not what I'm thinking. And I won't say anything.
Okay. Well, when you do see it and whenever we get there, you'll let us know.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, I will.
But yeah, do you have anything else or shall we?
No, we'll move on.
Move on.
Yeah, let's get the games.
Games. Do you want to go first this time?
Yeah, I guess I can go first. Once I, look at. Okay, this isn't a big thing. It's a small thing that I just found today. We've been talking about like Starfield and Bethesda a good bit. But apparently there's a rumor that Tom Cruise is in it.
That man's in everything, but he's in everything. But go on.
Yeah, no, it's just Sorry, hey Tom Cruise, we're huge fans. Loved your take on Oblivion New Fallout. Want to get a head start on our next thing? Call me. Like, I don't necessarily want to talk about Tom Cruise being in this, but it's what, like, I love every now and again when you're playing a game or something like that and you hear a voice or you see a face, you're like, I recognize you. And then it's like, oh, you're real.
Yeah, even if it's just a little cameo, like I don't want him to be the main guy.
Yeah.
Like just a little cameo, like. Yeah, that's pretty
like,
cool. Yeah.
COD is famous for it. Again, like they had Tom Hanks, I think, in World at War.
Yeah, and they had McGregor as well.
Yeah, Conor McGregor. They have so many, and like every time it's a bit. I always feel it's a bit cooler because it makes it that bit more cinematic because there's an actor you recognize in it, and it's like, oh, this is just one big movie, and I always feel like it. If it's not a great story or if like it's not completely original, having that makes it like easier to like just say, oh, it's a movie, it's cool. So like when Modern Warfare came out, there was no big enough cameo in it, and it was just Modern Warfare story itself. It could hold up without a cameo. So I just love when they do that type of stuff.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. Yeah. So hey, maybe we'll see Tom Cruise in Starfield.
Maybe, or we'll see something
maybe
bigger in the when Star Wars it brings in a new story-driven action game from a Project Ragtag, which is a Star Wars game that obviously got cancelled because God forbid we get a decent Star Wars game soon.
Yeah, God forbid.
God forbid.
So he might be in that one.
No, I'm just saying we're getting a load of different things coming. Okay. There's so many teases, releases. So I don't know what this new story-driven action adventure game is by a Star Wars Project Ragtag co-writer. So he's in there. Skydance New Media, which was formed by Henning, who's a former EA exclusive. By Henning, who's I think a new person to the scene, and an EA executive Julian Beek in 2019. So this is a new project, but we haven't really heard anything of what it actually is going to be besides an action adventure thing.
Okay. So yeah, that I hope like I've said from I think episode 1. I've just been saying we just need new games.
Yeah.
So just whatever it is, just hurry up, make it good, and give it to me.
Yeah.
Take my money.
And this is also said to be we'll tap into the traditions. There we are, of adventure cinema. So if it's a cinematic type of like just story thing that makes you feel like you're in a movie, let's go with that. I'm happy with this.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
Let's sign up Friday.
What was that?
Are you going to speak?
Nah, but yeah, I will now. One second, I need to get my list. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah. So. Did you hear about the GTA 5 news?
Okay, yeah.
You did or did?
I did hear about the GTA 5 thing.
Okay, so like for those who didn't, Rockstar came out and said that GTA 5 is coming to PS5 and Series X/S. And you might be thinking, but wait, I have one and I'm already playing it on it. Yes, but it's a like the upgraded version or like the version for the next gen, current gen, whatever you want to call it, which in quotation says will bring new features and more.
Yeah.
Coming November 11th. We'll also release as a separate standalone
November
edition.
11th.
November 11th of this year.
My big question about it, and you kind of alluded to it just there.
What?
You said, I'm already playing this on next gen. Is this upgrade going to be free like other games? because Destiny had a.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, Destiny had a free upgrade. What was the other game?
Most games that you owned on the old gen, and they got an upgrade, you automatically got it for free. That's most games. I can't think of one that you had to buy twice. I know, like, if you bought, like, let's say FIFA or Madden, you automatically got the next gen when it came out.
But that was early.
So, and I know Cyberpunk did it. I think did Cyberpunk do it?
I'm not sure. I doubt they even had an old. They hardly had a port for last gen, let alone current gen.
Yeah, that's true. So, it better be free. It better be a free update.
In my mind, okay.
It better be a free update.
I know Xbox will have it as a free update, because now what they said beginning for all this happened, if you have a game that comes on to next gen, like, you won't have to buy games twice. That was their big thing when the Series X was being released, that you don't have to buy a game twice. So I feel safe enough to say that Xbox will not get you to buy it twice, that you can just get it. I don't know about PS5.
So. I don't know about PS5, but I'm sure Rockstar. No, because didn't PS5 did Rockstar make a deal with Sony or something that, like, all the players on PlayStation 5 that played GTA would get $1 million each month till the upgraded version released or something.
Possibly. I thought that was just $1 million just for playing on PS5.
No, I think it was till the upgrade comes out or something. So maybe they don't have to pay it. I really hope you don't have to pay it, because that'll be a big, like, fuck you, in fairness, for everyone that has been playing the game for the past, what is it, 10 years now?
But over.
Nearly 10?
In 2013, so almost.
Nearly 10. And my other question is it, like, will you be able to play with people that don't own that version?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm sure.
Like, our two friends don't have next gen consoles, and we play GTA 5 with them. So does that mean that if we play GTA 5 on the upgraded version of GTA, we won't be able to play with them because of the extra features and all that? I hope not. I hope it's just a thing where you can just play with them anyway.
Yeah, I can't really. There's new if it was just an upgrade and it was just performance-based things, I would say, yeah, of course you could play with the people in the past. But you're right, since there's these new features and stuff like that, because it almost sounds like these new features are just an exclusive to. Now, we also have no idea what the fuck these new exclusive features are. They could be shit little things.
For all we know, it's a fucking car.
Yeah, for all we know, it's a random vehicle, or it's a house you can buy. God forbid it's a house. Don't let it be a house, I'm going to have to get it. Like, it doesn't. I can't. Yeah, I don't know, because these new features. I can't safely answer that, and it's just coming down to more and more of what the like that. Like, sorry, I'll rephrase what I was about to say. That fucking annoys me, because all we say is bring crossplay. This is going to do the opposite for, like, literal consoles. If that happens.
Yeah, even if in its own console. Yeah.
So I doubt it.
Yeah, I hope I'm wrong, and that they do just allow you to play it, and obviously, like, the new features, they can't use them, but you can play heists and just play online together. And I hope that's it anyway.
Sure it is.
But there's a quote here that has me a little confused. I'll read it out and see what you get from it. Sick, where has it gone? It's gone on me. Okay, here we go. So it says Rockstar has confirmed that GTA 5 is coming to PS5 and Xbox Series X on November 11th, bringing new features and more. GTA Online will also release as a separate standalone edition on November 11th. Is that two different games?
That's confusing. Are these new features, are they going to be a single player thing?
Is it going to be more missions for single player, and then the thing that's what's confusing me here, because it says GTA Online will also release as a separate standalone edition. What does that mean?
I know we say this phrase a shit ton when we record things. We're literally just going to have to wait and see, because I can't make an educated guess about this.
Neither can I.
Don't know.
Like, why GTA Online will also release a separate standalone edition?
Yeah.
That gives me the idea that it's two separate things, but it wouldn't make sense unless they do something stupid, like,
well,
they just they add the new features to the old one, but the new one is just online. Like, the upgraded version is just online or something. I don't even know.
Well, they've done that with Red Dead, in fairness, that you don't have to buy the actual game to play Red Dead Redemption Online. Red Dead Redemption 2, sorry.
Yeah.
They've done that. And that's fine. So I assume then in that case that the game that we'll get when we upgrade will still have online in it. And if the features will be online, all this type of stuff. But for someone who doesn't have the base game, can still buy GTA Online and play GTA Online that way. But is that going to be an implication for what GTA 6 is going to be like? Because if they're bringing out GTA Online as a separate thing entirely, could they just make GTA Online, not GTA 5 Online? Literally just Grand Theft Auto Online.
Oh, just GTA Online.
Just that.
Leave that to upgrade and then just release a GTA 6 just story mode. Could be. That could be.
Or am I talking shit? And like, that's just a speculation now. That I don't know if that's what they're going to do, but I wouldn't mind if that's what they're going to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it is going to be something like that, because I'm reading a little more here, and
Dangerous when you do that.
It says PlayStation owners have a significant advantage in all of this. If you play GTA 5 online on PS4, you will get 1 million, like I said, until the PS5 version is launched. It says the GTA launches, and then it says, and when GTA Online standalone edition arrives on PS5 in November, owners of the console will have 3 months to claim the game for free after release until February 2022. That means that Xbox Series X owners will have to pay if they want to play the new version of GTA Online at launch, though the price has not been disclosed. It remains unclear if GTA 5 and GTA Online on PS5 or Series X will offer those who own the game on PS4 or Xbox One a paid upgrade option, or whether the new version will have to be bought outright.
I'm sure it'll just be an upgrade. I doubt they're going to have to do a paid outright thing.
I don't know, but that is hinting at the fact that it's two separate entities.
True.
So I'm not sure if it's, like you said, that they might be going towards that way, that it's just GTA Online. That's where, like, they'll add new fucking missions, new heists, whatever, and then like GTA 6 will come out just story mode, and then they'll update GTA Online so that you can travel to a separate map and do other things in that map, and you can travel back and forth between the two maps.
That's what people want from the get-go.
Yeah, so I don't know. I honestly don't know.
That's a weird.
But the more I read into this, the more scared I get that I'm going to have to buy GTA again.
I doubt it'll be that much. If it's like anything like Red Dead Redemption Online, it'll be a €10 to €15.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage, I've bought GTA like how many times?
I bought on Xbox.
The amount of times I've bought.
I bought it on one, like physically. Then I bought the special edition. Then I bought another edition because it was on sale, and I managed to get 10. How much did I get again? It was like 10.7 million for like €15.
Yeah, something like that.
It was really fucking funny. I don't think I might have gotten one other form. I might have gotten it 5 times, 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, I think I've bought it like 3
What's
times
one more?
or 4, because what's one more? Because I remember buying it, and then I traded it in, and then I bought it again, and then I had that, and then I bought a digital version, and then I bought another digital version. I don't know. Whatever it is. It's been a lot of times I've watched it.
Yeah.
But
anyways, from something that we don't really have any idea, because we're not getting a look at pretty much at all, and something we're finally getting a look at and a bit more details on it. There's been some releases about Dying Light 2. Have you seen any of that?
Okay. Well, no, I haven't seen it.
So it's gonna be like factions in it and stuff like that, and it was more of it was another video showing us how open this world is. It like, for people who haven't played Dying Light, it's just a parkour like free roam zombie game, which was fucking brilliant. It really was good. I think at the beginning it didn't get great reviews for some random reason, and then people just started really liking it. It's one of the more confusing ones.
Yeah, because I feel like, I think it's like a thing of like, when it came out, it was like zombies weren't a thing. Like, no one really was into zombies. And then kind of that phase of like just love for zombies appeared, and people might have started to get it then, and were like, hey, where has this been all these years?
I'm excited for this.
Because I definitely do remember it just not being received as great as it is now.
Yeah,
anyway.
It's so highly regarded, and then people, like, everyone's been asking for Dying Light 2, and we're kind of among that. We really want to see that, just because it's a multiplayer, it's an online type of thing that we can free roam a zombie game. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and that's meant to be released this year. Probably won't be.
Yeah, knowing that game.
Most likely. Most likely won't be, but hey, this, from what I've seen anyway, from they don't think they have a trailer, do they? I think they only have pictures.
They don't have a trailer. They just kind of have like gameplay.
It looks
videos.
Beautiful. Yeah, and it looks beautiful. Yeah. Can't wait for that. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, hopefully, because they've been doing this enough to try and they've been refining this enough. So
yeah, they really have.
Yeah, we'll hold out hope for this one. This is one of the few ones we're going to hold out hope for.
Yeah, we can hope that it'll be good, but again, we won't know till it comes out.
True, true, and that's always scary.
That's our fucking new motto.
Yeah.
But yeah, from something that we don't know if it's gonna come out, when it's gonna come out, to something that's coming out.
I'm watching it right now.
In 2 days. By the time this comes out, it's already out. Biomutant.
Yeah, I'm watching.
So that's coming out on the 25th.
5th, God.
25th, yeah, 2 days.
Yeah, I'm watching it. Not gameplay, but it's like customization stuff. It looks very pretty. It looks a very pretty game. I'm sure it's gonna be more of a HUD and they're just doing the whole cinematic thing. It looks. Oh, you sneeze. It looks a lot. Not wacky, but like. Light-hearted. It looks a little like because one of the customization things I saw there was like a toothbrush been slapped on something. So I thought it was going to be a lot more serious, and I don't know how that's gonna.
Yeah, like it doesn't seem as serious as I first thought it would be.
Yeah.
Like you said, it looks like it's gonna be very lighthearted. Like fucking hell, I saw a thing where like you can slap a half a banana onto the tip of a knife, and that's your weapon.
Like yeah.
Like that's pretty cool. Like,
it's gonna be factions as well.
Jesus,
is that the map?
It does look beautiful. Yeah. Sorry,
just show me the map. The map looks fucking huge.
Yeah, it does look pretty big. The only thing is, I looked up. Obviously, no one knows because the game's not out yet. But I looked up how long it's gonna take. Like, how long would it complete?
Oh, these are always scary, Rod. Figuring out how long something's going to take, because like that Miles Morales game, purely the 8-hour completion time is maybe not want to play that game.
Yeah, like I looked this up. Obviously, it's impossible to know because the game's not out. Like, so like they're just guesstimates at this stage. But they said 25 hours, which is kind of low.
If they say, because look, it's a fucking free roam game, so I assume it doesn't mean a completionist run. I assume that means the main story. And
usually does mean the main story.
And if it's the main story,
so developers
okay with that. 25-hour long main story.
Yeah, it's 25 hours to quote unquote beat the game.
Yeah, that's the main story.
This doesn't take into account side quests, explorations, or even exploring the entirety of the game.
That's grand.
Yeah, so it says a rushed playthrough can get it through in 15 to 20 hours.
Damn.
That's rushed. But yeah, okay, so that gives me hope that if it's 25 hours for the main without any side quests, then with side quests and stuff it'll bump up to maybe 50, 60.
Yeah, even that.
Which is great. Like, I mean, the amount of customizations, if anyone hasn't seen that customization video, because they released a video kind of like a trailer-ish thing, because people weren't sure, like, what is Biomutant, like, how does it work, blah, blah, blah. So they kind of released a customization of how it works, what it entails, and they said that with all the customization varieties and slots that you can have, it's over 25 million different combinations of weapons that you can make. That's like, even to just unlock them all will take you fucking ages.
Yeah.
That's a lot of customization, like. And then you can customize your own character, not just like, obviously you can, like, he calls him like a hairdresser, like you can give him a haircut or whatever, but it's not just that. Like, there's also, like, you can change kind of what style you are and stuff, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, no, I always love games that do the whole, like, the bigger you are, the stronger you are type of thing. I love when games say that, and it looks like they're doing that in this. It looks like they're your body physique changes what type of character you are. I've been wanting a game that isn't as intensive as, say, not intensive, that's the wrong word, specific, I guess, is a better word for that isn't as specific as Dark Souls or Monster Hunter, because they're like, you really have to know builds for those games. You really have to get down to the nitty gritty of what an armor will suit you, what will it complement your weapon type and your fight style and all that type of stuff. I want a game that still does that, but I don't want it to be as hard as either of those games or as taxing as Monster Hunter. So if Biomutant is going to take this type of customization into account, and it's not going to be as, like, heavy in the heart, it's going to be nice and lighthearted, all that type of stuff. Yeah, you know what, I'm going to be here for it. I just want its combat system to be okay, because looking at it, they're obviously, the trailer that was there, it looks a bit funky, but I have a feeling that it's just because of the camera angles in it, because they're making it look cinematic. They don't have a HUD on it, so I assume it's going to be like lock-on, and I hope if it is Monster Hunter style, over the shoulder, lock on, move around, fight these big things, yes, I'm absolutely okay with it. But if it's more so along the lines of a hack and slash type of game, that's going to be a bit of an issue for me, because I do like hack and slash games. I'm not a huge fan of an RPG based one.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It wouldn't really suit this type. I don't know. Yeah, it would be a bit weird to have a hack and slash like that. There's
probably been one or a few that I remember. I don't remember. Sorry. They always make it feel a bit weird to me. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, like, I'm looking here at a bit of gameplay. Like, there is a HUD, like, on the right for the D-pad. Like, you can choose. Like,
thing.
Like, it looks like up is like a syringe, and then, like, left is your gun, and then on the right is like, it looks like your melee weapon, and down looks like a magnet. So I don't even know what that is. It looks like.
Oh.
Yeah, like, I'm looking just gameplay. Like, this was released on PS5. That's the one I'm watching.
Next thing I want from that game is to have, like, customizable controls. One thing I love in games that they do is they let you just remap your controls. I don't know why not every game does this. I hate when games have set control things for you to do. I hate that. Let me do my own ones, because I always have to get used to
Let me play it.
Yeah, let me play it. I hate getting used to a weird, clunky fucking one where I'm like, if I just change this button to this button, I have so much more enjoyment out of it.
Oh, that's actually really cool. Sorry for cutting you off there. But like when you arrive to an area, to a specific part of the map, it'll on your left it'll say like you arrived, like, I don't know, fucking whatever the town is called, and then it tells you what things you can be done there.
Oh, thank God! I love when games do that.
1 sec, I'll pause it there. It says like hopeless soul 0
Yes,
to 1.
I love when games do that shit. My completionist heart is now full.
It says like superb loot 0 to 1.
Oh, thank fucking God.
And like, but Biolab container 0 to 1. So like I don't think it has everything, but at least it even has like the things you need to go find.
Yeah, if it has the achievement
things, and then that way, like you said. Yeah, it looks like they're kind of like showing you kind of like the loot that you can find in this place.
Okay, yeah.
And which is that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm watching this gameplay. It does look. Oh my God, it's gonna take a lot of getting used to. There's a lot of
all RPGs like that,
like wheels and stuff. It looks really cool though. Oh, there's like comes up what type of combos to do.
Oh God, combos, yeah, it'll definitely be a Monster Hunter type of thing then. I want it to be.
Yeah.
I want like, okay, I want a game to perfect. I know I said I was going to do Dark Souls because I was excited to do it because I thought initially it was going to take a bit more skill, and I thought it was going to be like,
oh my God, that's going to give me.
Yeah, it was going to give me a run for my money and literally make it difficult. But I then realized so much of it is just grinding, pointless fucking grinding.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do. I'll get all the like the story ones and I'll get some of the easier ones. I'm not going to spend however many hours of my fucking life trying to get a fucking ring to get an achievement to complete that game. No, I'll do all the endings to it and leave it at that, because I do love Dark Souls and it's ruining my experience of it by doing this. So I'm just going to do the story thing. So I want this to be a perfection in the game. I want to be able to just complete it and I hunt those achievements off.
Yeah, I mean if it's kind of like this, like if I'll wait and see. Well, I don't know. I'll look up more gameplays today and see if it is kind of like that. And if it is kind of like that, that would be very, very cool, because that looks really, really fun. They did just show a like him flying a rocket.
Yeah.
In this, and it gave me motion sickness just looking at it. So that's one thing I'm not gonna be looking forward to. Oh my God, it looks so violent. But yeah, but one of the things that kind of is caught my eye with this game is that it will only run on 1080p for PS5 because of technical issues. I don't know on whose end.
Probably PS5s.
But apparently could be. But I looked up the pre-order bonuses, because I was like, what's the, like, what do I get if I pre-order? You know, like, what am I the extras? And like, if you pre-ordered like I think the normal version, you get the soundtrack, you get the game, and then you get a mercenary class DLC. So I was like, okay, it's not a lot, but it's enough for a pre-order. Like, and then I saw there's a €400 version pre-order.
What?
$400 pre-order thing. This is insane.
Do you complete the game with it?
I don't know, but who the fuck is paying this much money?
Oh shit.
I'll show you the link. 1 sec.
Oops. $400 thing.
I just sent you the link there. But it says like it, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, this isn't worth €400. Like,
I hope there's a fucking.
Like, I'm looking at it. I'm like in fairness, the statue you get.
I knew there was gonna be a statue involved in that one.
That statue is pretty cool. There's also a €120 version one, where you also get a statue. It's not as big or as cool, but at least 120 is a lot more manageable than €400 for a fucking like that's just insane. Oh my god.
Okay.
€400.
Yeah, the diorama looks pretty cool. But at the same time, I don't think it's going to be that cool.
Like, it looks cool, but like that's about it. Like, and then you get a shirt, you get the game, you get a poster, and then that's it. And I'm like, €400. That's a bit much now.
I assume if you get a PC edition as well, you get that. Oh no, hang on. And the diorama, I think, comes with a background. You definitely get a steel case version of it. You get the soundtrack. Shit, really? There's a steel book. You get the game soundtrack. There's a diorama. What's that? Not the premium box, right? The box also folds out to something big. And I guess you get a mouse pad as well if you get it on PC. That's not fucking worth it.
No, it is not worth $400.
The 120 looks much better.
120 looks a lot better, in fairness. Like, if you look at it, you're like, yeah, that's more manageable and better, because you get the game, you get the soundtrack, you get a poster, and the diorama is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, it's the main character,
yeah.
And that's it. Like, what else do you
the
want?
figurine looks more badass than the big thing.
Yeah, and it's only €112. So, like, it's probably...
Yeah.
You know, like most like games that have like maybe a gold edition are €100, and all you get is like in-game stuff. So at least for an extra 20, you get this extra thing. So like, I mean, it's a lot better than. Oh my god, I just can't wrap my head around that €300
€400
version, €400 version.
Yeah, that's mad
of a game. Like, it costs the same as a console. Like, the game is the amount as a console. Obviously, these are for like the super fans. But who's a super fan of Biomutant? No one. The game hasn't even come out. Like,
okay,
you know, like, who is honestly paying €400
let's
for
reel
this?
it in. Reel it in.
Insane. No. This is insane.
Yeah, we gotta move on. Let's reel it in, buddy. It's like one more thing to go through.
For all we know, tomorrow I'll text you.
Yeah, fucking knowing you.
Knowing me, I'll go down a rabbit hole and go, you know what? This actually totally
I'm a super fan now.
And wait. yeah, I'm a super, and then like play it and be like, was okay.
Okay, let's.
But let's move on. Movies.
Yes.
Which there was plenty in movies.
Can I get one thing out of the way first before we get on to acting that won't piss us off?
Yeah. Okay.
SpongeBob SquarePants Sandy Cheeks getting live action / animated hybrid spin-off movie.
I had that too.
Spin-off movie will film in Mexico. Why not fucking film it in Texas? She's from fucking Texas. Squirrels don't even exist in Mexico, I think. Do they?
No, they do. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, because there's not a whole lot of greenery and wildlife.
There's not a whole lot of trees?
Yeah, really. Mexico squirrels. Let's see. Squishmallows? Rod, what's a Mexican squishmallow?
A Mexican squishmallow?
Oh, never mind.
I don't know.
They're weird plushy things. Anyway, you keep going about this thing while I look up squirrels in Mexico.
Oh, yes. So we're getting a... I don't even know how to describe it, because they're calling it a live action / what do they call it? Live action / animated hybrid spin-off Sandy Cheeks movie. What does that mean, first of all? No one knows.
Two squirrels. No one knows what that means. I fucking hate the last good hybrid animation thing that came out. Okay, besides Space Jam. Okay, yeah, no, sorry. The original Space Jam with Michael Jordan? Yeah? Why am I confused about that? Why was I confused about that?
Michael Jordan, yeah. I don't know why you were so confused about that. You were bang on, buddy.
With Michael Jordan. That was probably the last good hybrid. Okay, no, I guess we had Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, I'll give it that. That's probably the last good one. But before that, it was Space Jam, and then before that, it was fucking Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Who hasn't seen that, definitely watch it. So fucking funny. But like, what's with all these hybrid movies coming out? We had the Tom and Jerry one, which fucking tanked so badly we didn't even get reviews for it.
I haven't even seen it. Yeah, it was so bad we didn't even know it came out. But yeah, that's maddening. So I don't know how to feel about this.
Besides shit.
Yeah, apart from that, oh god, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I just don't care.
I don't look forward to it at all. I think it's going to absolutely be stupid. It's just going to be there for kids.
Yeah. Like, and they say it's the Sandy Cheeks, but like, they're probably gonna have SpongeBob in it.
Nah, I don't know. I'll just find it's kind of stupid. I find it kind of funny as well. Like, they're bringing a Texan into Mexico. Are they really not seeing any implications there? They're bringing a Texas fucking squirrel into Mexico. Do they really not see anything there?
Yeah, it's not very bright.
It's not. Unless it's just being filmed and it's supposed to be Texas. That's fine.
Then that's fine.
It has to be that.
It has to be, surely.
It'd be fucking hilarious if a Texan squirrel was going around Mexico.
Know.
That's something.
That's backwards. Yeah, no, they have to, surely. But again, you never know.
No, yeah, goddamn. Anyway, let's get on to something else.
Yeah. What else?
What you got?
What do I got? There was a lot about Army.
Oh yeah, I watched it last night. I watched it in VR actually.
Because it came out.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. One thing about, I'll get on to him in a minute because I actually want to talk about Zack Snyder for a bit. While I was watching, I was like, God, a lot of this movie's kind of blurry. I hope it's not my headset. So I took it off and I cleaned it and I put it back on my head. I was like, no, it's just how it's shot. Like it's
shot kind of
blurry.
It's
weird. Like certain sections of it, like certain parts, it's like blurry, and then like one character might be blurry or a guy be in focus, and it's really it's a bit difficult to explain. So I thought, like, God, it's weirdly kind of like some sections are weirdly blurry. I hope it's on my headset. I was like, no, it's just how it's filmed. But I enjoyed it, but I felt like there was a few things that were kind of so basic. I would have. Okay, I won't say anything, but I hate the daughter in it. She's like not the character. Okay, the character, not the actress. The actress is good. It's just that she herself makes such stupid fucking decisions that still confuse me. I don't know why it happened. I also felt like they made it seem like it was a lot more wisecracking and like funnier than it actually was. It was a bit too dramatic, and it was a bit, and like the action in it just felt like action to be action. It wasn't like funny action. It wasn't like stupid fun movie. It was a good movie. I thought it was decent as a zombie thing. I really liked the zombies in it. I think it was a really cool. Yeah. So there's some cool ideas with I love. You know this about me. I love when zombie movies do the thing when zombies aren't just stupid bastards moving around the place. They actually have a mind. I love when they do that. A bit of
intelligence.
Yeah, and they do that, and I think it's cool.
Okay.
What was the other thing? Oh,
yeah, that is cool. Yeah, rather than just having hordes upon hordes of just dead people, and I'm just like, how did you not get?
Yeah,
away
exactly.
With this? How do you not get away from them? Like,
I will say, I won't say what it is, but there are 2 deaths in it. One very satisfying, so just made me throw my hands in the air and like just cheer of how satisfying that death was. Even thinking about it now. And the other one was Genuine Death that made my mouth drop and I was like gasp audibly. It doesn't happen often. When it happened, I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, that happened. I was so there are definitely great moments in it.
Okay. Yeah, might give it a go.
That's me done.
Yeah, what's I gonna say? I was gonna ask you something about it.
That's my massive rant on this thing done.
Oh yeah, what would you rate it? What's like your rating for it?
I would say 7.
A 7? That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's a pretty
no,
good.
like
good,
it's again, it's a good movie. It's a decent, like, it's one you don't really have to think about in it. Think about it too much.
Yeah.
I kind of want to give it a 6, but there are again those two deaths really bump it up for me. I actually have things that would change in it, more so writing wise, not really story wise, just writing. Well, sorry, that's contradictory. Like writing wise and story wise, I have like 2 changes that would, in my mind, make it so much better. But if they just made it a bit more wisecracking, I feel like it could be just a bit better.
Okay.
I love Dave Bautista in it. Sorry, I keep going on about it.
I was gonna say.
I love Dave Bautista. I actually think he's great in it.
Yeah, like, and he's kind of just blown up at the moment, hasn't he? He's kind of like, he's been everywhere, and it's not like he's been in a lot of things. He's just been everywhere on my news feed, like.
Yeah, and in fairness, rightfully so. I actually think he's really good.
He is. He's underrated.
Yeah, like he plays Drax hilariously. He's really good in it, and him in this act like he's one of the best parts about it. He's really good in it. Just as him.
Yeah, and I feel like the other stuff he's played, like other movie roles he's played, have let him down rather than him let the role down. You know?
Yeah, like that spy thing.
Like oh god. Yeah, like he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
He's a really funny guy, and he can be very serious in like action wise.
This really shows.
But they sometimes don't know how to use him.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
They sometimes try to make him be like the serious guy and like the cool badass guy, and it's working. And then halfway through, they kind of try to switch him into the funny guy. It doesn't work. It doesn't work when they try to switch him midway. Just leave him as one of the two, and it works perfectly fine. And
for that spy movie, I can't remember what the fuck it's called when he has a kid in it. I feel like that movie definitely just didn't work for him, not because of him, but because the movie pandered completely to the whole big, rough looking guy who has a really small kid to look after type of fucking dynamic. They weren't looking at him specifically. It's just that whole, I don't love that thing. Sorry?
What film is that?
Don't know. He has a small kid he has to look after. I can't remember what it's called. Some spy thing, I think. Or agent or something. He's in it.
My Spy,
that's it. It just panders to that.
That one's good.
Yeah, I just feel like it panders to that a bit too much for me, and that he's a bit wasted in that too.
Yeah, he is, like, that film is really fun and really like I can't say it's really good because there is something about his character that just it doesn't feel right. You know, like, it is like the concept of the film is great and everything, but it just doesn't, like, his character is just a bit weird. I don't know. They just can't get him right. I don't understand.
I feel they got him right in this though. In fairness, I think they use him right in Army of the Dead.
Yeah. And from Army of the Dead to the director of Army of the Dead, you kind of wanna talk about Zach.
I do.
Big Zach.
I do want to talk about Zach because he's been everywhere at the moment and he's just all over the place. Oh. Just not in a bad way, like
absolutely,
just on our feed and stuff like that. So I kind of want to talk about it for a bit. That I respect everything that he does, really, more so because I look at all his movies. They all just come across as passion projects. He just wants to make them.
he kind of just does them whatever way he wants to, whenever he wants to.
Yeah.
And hey, and if sometimes he's like, he's brought a really good idea and he's just like, nah, not for me.
Yeah.
You know, like he was asked to be part of the MCU. Like he was part to I think he was either asked at the start, to kind of get it going.
Yeah.
Or maybe in one of those, like either like the start of phase 2 or phase 3 or something like that, to kind of take over. And he was just like, nah, just no, it's just not for me. And then he just didn't do them. Like, even though like the money was there, the backup was there, the certainty of other films to be there, he was just like, nah, it just doesn't. It's not what I want to do, so I'm going to go do something else. And I respect that when people do that.
That's what I want to get on. I really respect how he just does things. More so, like, look at the movies that he's done. I look up the movies. Like, I'm seeing Sucker Punch there. Like, that's not a great. It's not a great movie now.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you spell his name? Oh, there it is, with the K, not the C. Like, he's made so many.
Yeah, I spelled it with a C as well.
Yeah. C. K, sorry. CH is what I was thinking. Like, look at all the movies that he's done. There's so many there that's just like, they're just passion projects. He just makes them because he just wants to make them. Like, Army of Dead is one of them. Sucker Punch is another one. 300 and stuff like that. Like, just seeing all them.
Yeah.
It's just like he just wants to do it. And he doesn't really care if they do good, they do bad. He doesn't let that get to him really either. He kind of just goes.
Yeah, he does it like what he likes, and like a lot of people would be like, oh, why did he turn down Marvel for DC? It's probably because he, as a person, was like, I just prefer DC. He was just probably like, hey, I like the DC characters, so I'd like to nerd out here,
Yeah.
And even though his first two movies, first one was good, Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman sucked, and Justice League sucked, he didn't care.
No.
He was like, I enjoy this.
Yeah.
He was like, I loved putting these characters up on the screen, and I'm happy about that.
Did he do fucking Legends of the Guardians? The Owls of Ga'Hoole? Oh my god, he did.
That's a great film.
Oh, that fucking great movie.
That is a fantastic film. Like, who knew that you can make owls have emotions?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's a good film. That's a good film.
Well, it's that type of shit. Like, he just does all these type of movies, and like, okay, like anyone, right? Anyone who did Batman vs Superman, right, and got that much hate, they were going to Razzie and stuff like that. You think they wouldn't even touch things again? Not only did they touch it again, he did one, and then someone else took over, and he said, no, I'll do it better, and then did do it better.
Yeah, that's mad. Like, he's fantastic.
Yeah, like,
he's a fantastic director.
He may not make the best quality of things, or he may not make the best thing, but he just has this fucking passion that I just respect so much.
Yeah, and no matter how much it sucks, he has the fact, like, he does not care how much it sucks. He will proudly put his name beside it, and when people are like, oh, like it was bad, like, do you have anything to say about it? And he's just like, no, like, that's what I made, that's what I wanted to make, and if you didn't like it, so be it. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think
he just loves what he's doing, and that's what we need more of.
Yeah, because even though Army Dead may not be a great movie all the time, I still enjoyed it because there was this element of passion behind it I just loved.
Yeah.
So
yeah, like he oh wow, he's just great.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot that to take from him. Maybe not just like how a director. No, I think it takes how a director should be. he should, like, that's what, if you want to be a director, you want to be an actor or anything, be more like him. Like, take the criticism, but then don't let it stop you and keep doing shit of what you want to do. Also, I really want him to do something in a video game. I want him to, like, direct a video game or something like that, because watching that Army of the Dead, I was like, damn, if he was to make a video game out of this would be fucking good.
Yeah. That could be good, actually.
And just the way it's structured and the way that he has it, like the way it's shot and all that type of stuff. If it was like, if you were to do a video game, man, I say you do a good job. I say you do a good job at, like, whether it be writing or producing or just something as a video game. I think you do a good job at it.
He could, yeah. Has he? He's never made one, has he?
No. That's what I'm saying. I'd like to see what he'd do. I just think it'd be a good idea.
But he kind of does give off that vibe that he definitely would someday.
Yeah, well, he's a fucking nerd.
You know. Yeah. And we don't say that.
Oh, absolutely not. We're both nerds. We wouldn't be holding a fucking media podcast if we weren't nerds.
Yeah, and like he geeks out, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like we said, when someone does something for, like you said, a passion project, or they just really like the idea, is so much better than someone doing something because they know it's going to make money and they're going to get the money no matter if it's good or bad.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't care. He's just like, yeah, I like that idea and I'm going to really invest into this. And he loves it. He loves doing what he does, like. Oh, what a guy.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't know how he's on set. I think people like working with him, don't they?
Yeah. No, I don't think anyone has, like, not liked him.
Yeah, I haven't heard that in, like, Joss Whedon level of, God, this guy was awful to work with.
Or Matt Reeves.
Matt Reeves, sorry, yeah. Yeah, not Joss Whedon, sorry, Matt Reeves.
He's a nightmare to work with. He's a nightmare to work with.
I haven't heard anything against him.
Yeah, neither have I. If anything, everyone has been like, he's a great guy to work with.
Yeah. Oh God, we've talked about him a lot longer than I. Oh, we want to mention one more thing about Army today, which that's something I didn't really realize, but I was a little bit like, They did add in an actor to the entire movie in, like, post production editing. I was like, damn, they did do a good, decent job with that. I didn't realize she just wasn't there at all. Like, Dave Bautista didn't actually work with her. And there was, like, a few scenes when they're, like, in a helicopter right beside each other. I'm like, wow, damn. They just weren't there.
Yeah. Damn. That's crazy.
We've been on this for a lot longer than I anticipated. So, what else? We don't have that much time.
Oh, yeah. That's all I had anyway on movies.
It seems like there's.
I just had.
Okay, well. Oh God. Oh, sorry. Anyway, there seems to be a lot of things on sequels again. There's a lot of them, but sorry, just new things. But it seems to be a good bit of sequels. We're just gonna run through for the last few minutes of some of the things that are coming. If we're looking forward to them or not, like. You probably don't give a shit about this movie, but The Conjuring 3. Do you give a shit about that?
Care less. No. I really don't.
No, even I don't give a shit about that. The first one was good. After that, he can fucking take it or leave it. We're finally getting more things on Black Adam, actually.
Black Adam, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
I just want to see The Rock.
Just The Rock, yeah, and that's what I was going to say. Like, just for The Rock, like that man, like that's another guy that just does things for fun.
Oh God, The Rock is an absolute fucking icon.
Yeah. Oh, what a guy.
Beautiful. Also, a really good example of how he should be. Yeah, at that level.
How he should be.
He's just humble as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, humble as almighty.
Humble, but likes to play the overconfident as well. It's in, like,
humble and plays the not humble guy.
even like when, like, if it's on, like, Instagram stories stuff, like, he's humble but he's confident. We could be here for hours talking about it again.
I mean, he just has every right to be the cocky guy, you know. I mean, Look at the man.
We do.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't be confident with the amount of success he's had?
You might as well flaunt it when you got it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what also makes his character great. You know, that he is a confident person. You know, if he was a quiet, shy guy, and then in the movie he plays this big, arrogant guy, it just wouldn't suit.
True.
Like it wouldn't make sense.
Excuse me.
But yeah, I just want to see the Rock's take on it.
True.
Because, like, Black Adam isn't a good guy, but he's not a bad guy either. He's more of like...
He's an anti-hero, isn't he?
Yeah, he's kind of like an anti-hero. I wouldn't necessarily say he's bad. So I'm kind of looking forward to see how The Rock does it, what kind of take he takes on it. And I think it could be something like Deadpool. You know, where it'll have good action and it'll just be really funny at times.
Yeah.
Although The Rock isn't as funny as Ryan Reynolds.
He has his moments.
He does have his moments, but Ryan Reynolds is just
absolutely hilarious.
On a different level of funny. He's just funny in whatever he does. Do you know that film, what, Underground 3 or something? Whatever it's called. He's in a scene. He does a scene in the car, and he's trying to convince a guy to do something, and he starts to. He doesn't sing it, but he just says the words of the that Eminem song. The what's it called? It's just gone. Lose Yourself. You know, at the start.
Yeah.
At the start of that song, he just starts saying it. And I don't even know why it's funny, but it's just funny. And then one of the fella goes, "Is that Eminem?" And and he goes, "Yeah." And then the other guy goes, "Doesn't matter, I'm ready to go." He's just such a funny guy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get back to the releases because we're focusing on actors again.
Yeah, we're running out of time too.
There was more casting towards Dungeons and Dragons as well. I still don't know what this movie is. No idea what the fuck is going on. But we're getting...
it could be good, though.
I hope so, because Daisy Head's in it. She's one of the cast in Of Shadow and Bone. Who hasn't seen that show, by the way? Definitely fucking watch it. So good. I really love that show. Do that. Let's see. Oh, Gunpowder Milkshake. No idea what that is. Has Karen Gillan in as an assassin. Didn't think I'd be saying that outside of the MCU. But is it Gillan or Gillan?
Jake Gyllenhaal?
No,
is that what you mean? Like Gyllenhaal?
But that's GY. This is GI. Karen Gillan is an assassin in this. I don't know what to do because I can't fucking remember it until this point. So it's Karen Gillan, which has the ring to it actually.
Karen Gillan.
So that's the show. I don't know what it is. It's the first time I've seen it, and the trailer is arriving on Tuesday. So that's something that's coming out.
Yeah, that's got what a name, that film. That
yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's cool though.
That's very weird. It is. It does. It definitely attracts the eye. You know, that's a bit of a Gunpowder Milkshake. Yeah. But yeah, we're getting something this week.
Something at least, like that, yeah. A Quiet Place 2. Is that out yet? I think it is, isn't it?
I feel like it is.
Yeah. I need to watch it.
But not everywhere.
Yeah. I need to watch it because of Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, I want to see him.
Said Conjuring 3, because God fucking forbid we get an actual decent sequel to some movie.
Oh God, it's been out for ages.
Has it?
Yeah, it says April.
Oh, what's it on?
Nothing. It says YouTube.
Oh.
1 second.
Look, anyway, I need to continue on. This is running out of time. You have a Luther movie is beginning filming, and I like the idea of series ending with movies, especially if they're like drama ones. I think Luther's a drama one anyway, so we get to see more Idris Elba in it. Dwayne Johnson's also been cast as Crypto the Super Dog, by the way, in a Super Pets movie, which is completely fucking new to me, but cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah.
More rock.
Yeah, I did see that. More Rock. Can't get enough.
No. Ant-Man 3 is going to start filming in London in July, so that's another thing we have to look for. And then we just have so many Marvel things, I can't even get into it.
Yeah.
I think
so it's just so much.
And the fucking Sonic Cheeks.
But
shit.
yeah, that's. But yeah.
Sorry, I love this thing. Before we go, Selma Hayek slapped Ryan Reynolds shockingly hard during the movie the Hitman's Bodyguard.
Oh yeah, have you seen?
No, I need to see the first one. This isn't the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Sorry,
it's really good. Hitman's Bodyguard is very funny. More Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's funny.
Oh, and a Flash. Apparently, there's like a Flash movie thing.
Yeah, there is a Flash movie coming out. But
his tone shows how excited we are about it. Yeah.
See, they kind of messed up with the whole thing. So I mean, it can be good. I don't think so, because they're not even doing like an origin Flash story. They're hopping straight into the Flashverse.
Yeah.
Flashpoint or whatever it's called. Like they're going the wrong way about it. Like, but anyway, well, that's all we have for today.
That's all we got. So many releases. There's actually more than we're not even saying at the moment. But there's so many things out there.
Yeah. So keep an eye on other stuff. But yeah, that's us. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, where we post reviews of films, TV shows, and eventually games when they start to come out.
Yeah.
And keep an eye out on YouTube, because we will start to be posting some really fun clips and playthroughs and stuff.
Until then, though.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.